With the monsoons here in Mumbai in full swing, some days you just wake up and want to hit the road, especially when you've got something special in your garage, which is why we're heading out on a quick monsoon road trip and something special. The destination, Pawna Lake near Lonavala. The car, we'll show you, but safety first. Now, the Hyundai i20 is one of the brand's best sellers, and while that does mean that you are likely to see a lot of them on our roads, this turbo DCT still feels very special to drive. The 1-litre turbocharged petrol engine pumps out 120 horses, making it the most powerful premium hatchback out there. The 6-speed dual-clutch transmission offers exactly the kind of quick responses that you would expect from the most high-tech gearbox in this segment. So I've actually been driving this very car for over 8,000 kilometers. We do our long-term reports on this very car. And I'm pleased to report that after all this time, the gear shifts in this i20 feel as snappy as they did in day one. And it reminds me of the gear shift quality on cars several segments above it. So what that means is, every time I get the chance to take the long way home, I take it. And every time I get the chance to hit the road, I take it. Of course, whenever you're heading out from home, do follow pandemic safety protocols in your area and only take off your mask when you're in the safety of your own car, and follow social distancing norms when you're outside of it. And with the rains coming down, you can expect indoor areas like food courts to be especially packed, so avoid them if you can. Drive-thrus are a lot safer if you must eat out. The journey to Pawna is a quick 250-kilometer round trip from Mumbai, with over half of that on the excellent Mumbai-Pune Expressway. And it's when you hit the open road and open up the i20 a bit that you really appreciate its smooth linear power delivery and the ease with which it gets up to triple-digit speeds. However, in weather like this, it really does pay to prepare your car by checking your tires and tire pressure. Of course, it also helps to exercise restraint. In heavy rain, we'd advise you cut speeds by 20% straight away, so that when you do come to standing pools of water, you greatly lower the risk of aquaplaning. What you need to know about that tricky phenomenon where your tires lose contact with the road and instead drive over water is that it can take anyone by surprise and feels like you have no control over the car. So what you have to do is be gentle on the controls. Rather than panic brake, gently depress the brake pedal with consistent pressure so you enter the pool of water at a lower speed. If you do find yourself having misjudged the depth of the water and your speed, don't worry. Your best course is to slowly get off the throttle and keep a steady grip on the steering wheel so you're pointed in the right direction, and you'll find yourself back in control. Once you feel the tires cut through the water and come back in contact with the road, you can gently depress the brake further. Of course, this advice holds true even when you're in a corner. Now, turning off the expressway towards Lonavala and onwards towards Pawna Lake, you're met with some beautiful scenic B roads that cut right through the countryside. And when the weather is nice, it really does transport you far away from the bustle of the city. Working up a rhythm with the road in the i20 doesn't take much doing. Just trust in what the car is telling you. And with this new i20, it's actually telling you quite a lot. Even when the road is wet, you know exactly where the limits of grip are. Of course, the monsoon driving rules still apply. You do have to tailor your speed when the roads are wet. But the plus side is you get a lot more thrills at a lower speed and you actually get to soak in the scenery. And that's more than half the point of a drive like this, isn't it? That the payoff when you reach the destination is a view worth kicking back to only makes the short drive even more worth it. What are some of your favorite monsoon road trip destinations? Let us know in the comments, and happy and safe driving to you all.